Good evening everybody and welcome back to PGA Tour 2K23, where today we are going to be taking a look at the latest collaboration design between Architexmaze and OhioStMike. This one is called Snake River, Wyoming, and it's out about roughly, I think it's about 10-11 days now at the time of me recording this. I'm finally getting a chance to sit down, but when I did see originally a post on Facebook that this was at that time anyway, it was soon going to be published, and when I saw the screenshots I said to myself, oh, I have to keep an eye out for this one. So it has been published, obviously, as I say, nearly 4,000 players already. You can see even from just the little thumbnail up here in the top right. I can't wait to get stuck into this because it looks like it has a real damp and eerie kind of atmosphere and vibe to it. So really looking forward to seeing what the guys did bring to the table this time, because I did briefly cover, if you just bear with me 2 seconds, I say briefly cover, I did check out one of their courses before. It was Crooked Cypress. That was a good while back. If I do think of it in editing, I will drop a card up in the top right corner or at the end of the video. You can feel free to go and check that out. I think I covered Lake Osaka, either east or west, I'm not sure, Lake Osaka, Japan, or that could have been in a society event that I played that, but I'm not sure. But I have not been disappointed by the courses from these guys yet, so I really can't wait to see what they have. We are obviously going to be playing from the tips. Let's go over and check out the details actually before I say where we're going to be playing. Okay, so as you can see, yeah, just 3.7 thousand plays, probably more now by the time, way more by the time this video goes live. But as you can see, we do have 4 pin locations and 2 tee options. We're going to be playing from the tips, as I mentioned a moment ago, which are the green at 7,800 yards. It's par 72. The fairways and greens will be firm. The green speed will be medium fast. The weather is overcast and the time of day is noon, but it does look very damp and eerie, as I say. Let's check out our distances and get straight down onto the first tee. So taking a look at the distances, as you can see, once again, we are going to be playing from the green tees. So we have got a bit of a mixed bag when it comes to the par 3s. We've got a couple of longish ones, 193 for the third, and then the 17th hole, 203 yards. But then we got a couple of short to mid-range ones for hole 7 at 165 and hole 11, 155. But the par 4s, straight off the bat, we got a 500 yard par 4 to kick things off. And we've got 1, 2, let me see, so that one, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, did I see another one? Yeah, hole number 15, so that's 3 of the par 4s that I can see anyway are going to be over 500 yards or more, so it'll be interesting to see how they play. In terms of par 5s, then we've also got a few long ones. Got one short one, stroke index of 17, hole number 5, 564 yards. That should be reachable, but again, it depends on elevation. If it's uphill, it will play a little bit longer, but otherwise we have got 1, 2, with the other 3 par 5s are over 600 yards. So, but again, elevation, it might play a little bit shorter if they're downhill, but if they're uphill, it's going to be very interesting to see whether or not we can potentially get them. Hopefully they are downhill, and hopefully the wind is in our favor as well. But let's get ourselves down onto the first tee, and before we do, actually, I will say yes, everything is going to be on default as the designer set, so can't wait to see what we have in store. Okay, so down here on the first tee, wind is practically non-existent at the moment. Anyway, it just dropped down. It was at 1 mile per hour, just dropped down to 0. But yes, as I say, very eerie kind of setting. Also over on TGC Tours, it did say that this is in the Swiss theme. But I'm really I can see an old house by the looks of it over there on the right-hand side. And we've got a little shack or something here on the left. We will have a quick look again. We'll just take quick looks at things that might pop out to us. But yeah, that looks like a little old abandoned sort of shack, or maybe just going by the awning and stuff like that, or maybe at one point it was a shop or something like that back in the day. You never know. But I'm really loving the color tones of the real damp looking green of the grass, and the dark is a cobbles, sort of cobbly effect of the cart path so far, and the rock work. Really can't wait to see what they have done with this one. Let's have a quick look over here. This is actually, by the looks of it, maybe our clubhouse varied. Yeah, abandoned. So I think unless this is our clubhouse, maybe. I'm not sure, but are they the only buildings within our range? Where are we? That's that little old shack over there. So we should be standing. Oh no, there it is there. So up behind that tree, to the right of the thing. Where are we? We're stuck in the trees. We're over that way. Here we are. Right, let's get the first shot underway. The wind is picking up 3 miles per hour, but I'm really liking the look of it so far. Lovely golden, damp sort of sand for the bunkers as well. And with a little dead tree sticking in that one. I'm getting carried away already. We haven't even taken the first swing. Let's go. Ooh, I did take a few swings in the practice range just to warm up, but I have not played for a couple of days, so not sure what my tempo is going to be like. But we are just going to avoid that rough there. I don't know whether it's light or heavy. And it's going to leave us 162. Play about, what, 166. Very well protected bunker here. I like that bunker. Just here at the bottom of the screen with the rock work. Also as a little bit of a threat, maybe kick off over into one of the back bunkers if you're coming a bit short. But what are we saying? 166. So we will play 162 in. Put a little bit of loft on that. And ooh, slightly fast. We might still make or stick the green. Did I say they were firm? Firm and medium fast, I believe. If memory serves me correct, it was only about 5 minutes ago. And the green speed is 160. Got a 19-foot put down, 6 inches for a birdie. Ooh, terrible putt line, and that's not turning. That's my first putt in about what day is today? Thursday, 3 days, I think now. Monday. Monday was actually the last time I played. So yeah, a few days. Just get that back up there and save the par. And a rare view of our caddy out on the course with us. No crowds today. Now that is a beautiful shot off the tee. The bridge and the rock work, dead trees, everything absolutely fantastic. Oh yes, give me a look back here at this. And little ponds with the dead trees in them and stuff. And the river winding on through. Very, very nice. I like the way we're going to take the bridge over the river then and wind back up around the rocks. Really liking this one already. Very, very impressed. Now, a little bit of a stronger wind and you could potentially get this. The fairway is banking right to left. If I can get a decent shot. Not too fast. Maybe. Might be able to trickle our way on there. Ooh, the one time I don't want a perfect. I want a fast. I think we're heading for that bunker off in the distance. Yep. But potential to reach that in one. If the winds are favourable. 53, going to play about 49. We might be able to get away with a splash. Or not a splash, but a flop shot here. Then again, maybe not. Bit of a terrible light percentage. Would a pitch shot be better? I think it could be. Just put a bit of loft and spin on just to make sure we don't go too far. That needs to sit down quick. Oh, it does. Beautiful shot. Nice recovery. I can see some more abandoned structures off in the distance there as the shot was coming to rest. But we will drop that in for birdie. Indeed, 1 under for now. First par 3 coming up, and I think this is one of the shorter ones. And that's the few little structures and buildings that I did mention just a moment ago. This is one of the longer par 3s actually, but over water, winding bridge coming through those the dead trees and the old structures. You can picture obviously like some snakes lurking around in the water on the banks along here. The stepping stones coming across here as well, like that. Maybe it was done like a little. Where's my phone lighting up? Sorry, I thought I was getting a phone call or something there for a second. It's just I didn't lock the screen, so I was doing this little colourful pattern. But yeah, really like that. I could see a tee box off over in the distance there in the background, so that must be our next tee. Looks like we are going to be playing back that way then, towards where that fairway and bunkers are in the background. Could be wrong, but yeah, I'm really, really impressed to say we're only on the 3rd hole already as well. I meant to say at the start, I already know. Let me see, 199. Yeah. Uh-oh, I could feel that being slow. I already know not to even bother looking out for any sort of auto generation towards this course because I know the guys are not going to have put a pixel of auto generation onto the course. This is all their own work. They are absolutely excellent designers. And if you have not been one of the 3,700 or more people, keep going, who have already played the course, I'm already highly recommending getting out here and playing it. This is something else, some excellent detail. I'm really liking this damp, eerie atmosphere. That's the word that I'm looking for. Atmosphere and vibe to it. So back over the water, little waterfall there. And yes, we are indeed playing here. And have we got... Oh, I wasn't sure if it was going to be... So I didn't look properly there. If this was the tree at the marker here, it's going to be like sort of your aim and reference point. What you see on some links courses. Ooh. Conditions depending... Maybe you could sneak it through that gap that's directly above my aiming marker now, between the dead trees and the other trees, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. I'm going to play sensible. So I haven't played for a few days, so... Little fast. I think we might be rough here, but... No, you're sure, we're fine. Ooh, we got a spooky house up here. We do. We'll have a little closer. Actually, can we get up onto the driver? There's a light on. Somebody's home. From here, I don't know if it's just me. It looks like there's a shadow in the left window. Have we got a bit of psycho going on here? Right, let's try and get ourselves up here. We'll have a little closer look then. I think that's the similar abandoned building that we saw at the start of the round, but very spooky looking. I think we'll put a little bit of draw on this. This is a lengthy par 4. There we get. Oh, I like the planting around these two bunkers. Actually, I didn't notice that there a second ago. Really masks the edge of them. But let's have a little quick look up at our. Where on earth am I gone? There we go. There is this. Oh, I think these were part of the Halloween update or something like that, the assets that went in, but yeah, so I wasn't imagining. My eyes aren't playing tricks on me. There is a shadow in that window. Because say I've said it a number of times already over the last few videos, I am not a designer. I don't keep up with what assets have been properly added. I see snippets of them and stuff like that when they're going to be getting launched and stuff, but I haven't got the time to cover them, and I don't keep track. But yes, at least my eyes are still working to a degree. And I haven't got my glasses on. Let's try and get ourselves up here. Try and save par. What are we doing? Flop shot. As I say, already I'm just getting distracted. I'm just constantly looking around, seeing what I can see. And we're going to pick up bogey. Nah, he's not happy. I'm not happy. Oh, but then again, I think if we go a little outside right... 49 feet up one. Whoop. Maybe if that can turn back enough. Come on. Turn. Oh! Very nearly saved the par. But we will drop back to even par. With that terrible... shot out of the rough, that flop shot leading to it. Hole number 5. Is this our first par 5 of the round? I think it is actually, yes, and it's the shortest of the 4 par 5s. Nice wide generous landing area. Uh-oh. And I'm still gonna miss it. Are we? Ooh. Oh, no, we're not gonna hold the fairway. We're gonna be... Oh wait, hold on. It's only light rough. No, I think that's heavy. I think that's heavy rough. No, it's only light rough. Okay, not too bad, but still 290 yards to go. And, oh, excuse me. This is a creepy run down to the screen here. A dead tree. Is that our bridge over to the next hole? It's falling across the river. Okay, what have we got here? 2 bunkers garden. Shouldn't be an issue. 80 yards in. Yeah, I think we're all right with that. A little fast, but it is turning back quite nice. Just needed to sit and spin. Or just settle down. Didn't spin at all. And we'll claw that drop shot back and get back to 1 under par. Yeah, that was indeed our first par 5, second par 5, then to wrap up the front 9. And a little bit of a lighter hole here. And that is looking like a nice island green over there. Is that the shorter of the par 3s? A little bit bottlenecking this heavily guarded fairway. And we take it a fast, that'll turn back nice. Well, still reasonable. I said, ooh, good tailwind there. You want to be careful as well. You hit a bit of a fast. You've got the risk of the water off to the left there, the way it's cutting in towards the fairway, just after those bunkers. 3-tier green, very nice. We do not want to come up short. 127, going to play about 136. So I think we'll do 139, a little bit of loft on it. Little fast, I should be okay. It's going to hold the green, but it's going to be a bit of a lengthy putt. 19 feet, not too much break in it. Oh, is it there? Is it there? It is, and that will take us to 2 under par. Back-to-back birdies. Second par 3 of the front 9 coming up. And it is our island green. Very nice, the dead trees and a few more abandoned structures down here on the right hand. One hiding around the corner here as well on the right hand side. So kind of like little fishing huts maybe, by the looks of it. Going to do a bit of snake fishing. I'd say there's plenty of snakes in the water here. Right, 173. Going to play about 167-ish. We'll take the 8-iron in. I don't think I'll adjust it at all. Little slow, pushed it as well, but it should be safely on the green anyway. Very nice view all over the water and the lake and river system for this hole. He's content. And is that our bridge? Oh wait, which way did we? Oh, sorry. I thought we were skipping stones there. I wasn't paying attention to the bridge a moment ago when we were on the tee there. The bridge that is just there at the top of the screen. I was looking there for a second. I was like, are we doing stepping stones to the next hole? Is it enough? Oh, it turned a little bit more than I thought it was going to. Wasn't expecting it to turn that much at all. But we'll drop it in for par and stay 2 under. As we come up for the final par 4 of the front 9. Over water again. And we're on a 3-wood here. Yeah, it's got some bunkers here, but again, it's generous. It's not bottlenecked too much, so that's okay. You want to hit a pretty bad tempo. Which that's not the best. It's a good job I put some draw on it, to be getting into those bunkers majority of the time, I'd say. So that's one thing. I don't mind there being bunkers regularly throughout a course, just as long as there's not the consistent what's the word I'm looking for, pattern of a real bottleneck on the fairway with the bunkers, and then a bunker thrown into the middle of the fairway as well, just to really screw over the player for if they hit a good shot and you still, no matter what you do, you're going to end up in a bunker. That's the kind of thing that I don't like to see. Otherwise, I have no problem with fairway bunkers. And I'm liking that rock work frame in the river with all the planting and stuff as well. Back over that eerie looking forest on the right hand side as we hit our roughly 167 yard approach shot into this green. 3 mile per hour tailwind. Just put a little bit on that. That did not feel that fast. We may go over the back of the green. Nope, we're wait, hold on. Don't speak yet. Just off onto the fairway. Did I put too much on that? Is it going to turn? Oh, it's really trying for the hole. That was a good chip. One of the better ones of recent rounds. So can we get to 3 under par as we hit the turn? Second par 5 of the course, 569 yards. And ooh, danger on both sides. Now this is one that you don't really see that often, but fairway cutting over the water. I'm still going to take driver. I'm going to go for it. I might as well. Very slight fast. That is fine. There we go. A little narrow there, but it's something that you don't see very often, so I'm not going to judge that one. I do like it. A little bit of water for a change on both sides of the fairway like that, causing some shaky knees on the tee. And I like this bridge heading over little canyon river, but can we get the ball over here is the question. I don't think I'm going to risk this one, so I think we'll just pull back to the 5 wood. Swing line is not bad, just need to kind of get the tempo a little bit, slow down just a little bit more, I think, in particular on the approaches into the green. It's my sort of Achilles heel lately. But 91, going to play about 93. That should, yeah, we can put a little bit of spin onto this. Oh, that's very fast. I don't even know what way this is going to go. Big spin, because there's a safety net of a good slope there. Where is it going to stop? Is it going to hold the green? It is going to hold the green, that's okay. About what, 10 to 15 foot putt for the bird? 17 foot putt. Looks like it might be only about green line. Oh, it's trying. Get in, there we go. So we are 3 under at the turn. Very, very nice front 9 for this course. Let's see what the back has waiting for us. So kick it off with a par 4 for the 10th. And we should comfortably make it over this bunker here. Very generous wide landing area down there. It looks like it's feeding downhill and then back up. And of course I hit a slow and a push. We should be alright though. We're fine. I think if that had been a bit more online, I wouldn't have actually carried the bunker. It looked like it kind of touched down a bit online. Very nice rock work with those bunkers there as well. As I just noticed right there, the river is cutting through it. Let's go. It's cutting all around. So it's kind of like a what's the name of the course? Valhalla-esque. I want to kind of say along the lines of Valhalla. I know it's not as big an islandy sort of green complex for Valhalla, but I want to say it's kind of giving me that sort of vibe with the rock work around it. And then I know if I remember right, I think there's a small band. I haven't played Valhalla for a while, so is there a small band of fairway around that? I can't think. But 115, gonna play about 123. We'll just play the sand wedge in, I think. Get yourself down there, ball. Settle. That'll do. Stopped fairly quick. Leaves a 16 feet. A little bit of a double break. Yeah, it's a little bit more pacey on the right to left. But I think I'm actually going to favour right side. Oh, that really turned a lot. Straight. Initially, I was saying to myself, double break, play it straight to the hole. But then I saw it was a little bit more pacey on the right to left. So I thought, that just didn't turn there. All right, we're dropping a shot for the start of the back 9. Turn this time, please. I don't know why it didn't turn there, but it didn't. I might have just put a little bit too much power on. Didn't feel like I did. But not a good start to the back nine. First par 3 at the back coming up though, and I think this is the shorter. 156, going to play about 158. It is indeed. Another abandoned house up to our right hand side. And is this, yeah, the river then feed through from, wait, what? So we have another one. Okay, very nice. So we kind of got doubled. This is almost making me think now with the one bunker, almost like a sawgrass style hole. But then actually looking at it from there, I'm trying to picture sawgrass in my head now. That is the right way around, isn't it? The bunker's to the right side of the green, or is it the left? Am I mirroring, getting a mirror image in my head? Am I getting it wrong? But from this view, anyway. But a much more creepy version. And very eerie. I see some steps leading off in the background there. I see, I'm just getting distracted. But we've got a car path. But I can see some steps there. I think our next tee box might be off up that way. 156, 158. With that wind, I think we'll take an 8-iron into the green. As the dog next door starts barking. That'll do. We're on the green anyway. And definitely more on the right to left here. Turn back. Oh, I just picked up, excuse me, picked up pace. Unfortunately, let's head over this very mossy looking bridge. Hopefully we don't slip into the water as we head up to the tee of number 12, par 4, 444 yards down 9 feet. And 4 mile per hour wind, but I think we'll carry over that. I'm going to try and overpower this, but watch the tempo go out the window. Oh, that actually was not bad. 105. I was hoping for a little bit more. Oh, I thought that would have got a little... No, it's downhill, isn't it? Is it downhill or uphill? It's slightly uphill now, but I think it was downhill off the tee. So I was expecting that to carry a little bit further. Right, 109 with that wind. Tiny touch of D-loft on the lob wedge. And a little bit faster than I wanted, but it's still tracking pretty good. And sits nice and quick for an 8-foot putt for the bird. Hopefully get us back to 3 under par. Now, I only just caught a glimpse of it there. Was that like a deadwood sort of bridge that was in the background there? I'm not sure. I just saw some real dark looking dead type of wood. But only caught it right at the last second. And very nice looking hole again as we go down and see that spooky house down the end. 2 bunkers menacingly at the end of the fairway if you have got... Oh, actually, we were on a 5 wood there. Oh, will we or won't we? Tailwind, I'm all over that all day. But, I mean, I wouldn't mind. The marker is in the rock, kind of that distance. Is it worth trying to see if I have decent tempo? Oh, we have another spooky window. Somebody else is watching us. So we do have spectators on the course. That's 2 spectators I've seen now. Right, let's not let the spectators down. Let's see if we can get this. Little slow, but 106. Is it going to carry? I don't care if it's in the bunker, but it does. So good tailwind, and you are on that green potentially in one shot. I like it. But if you've got any way of a headwind, I would most definitely be laying up onto the first fairway, or the end of the first fairway. We're kind of deep down in this bunker here. So we're going to go 39, 43. I don't want a splash shot. I do not like splash shots from that distance. 43, yeah. And the dog's off again. So I think this should be fine. So So that's just the neighbour's dog running around the garden. Apologies if he's coming across barking in the background. Right, 12 foot for the birdie. Little bit of a slight double break here. Just going to play it straight and drop it in. That takes us to 4 under par. First par 5 of the back 9 coming up, and I think this is no, this is the shortest one, isn't it? I'm getting confused now. I'm trying to think between the par 3s and the par 5s from when I was looking at them at the start of the video, but this should most definitely be reachable. That is a lovely view off the tee, right down into the sort of lakey area of the river system. And the dog's trying to commentate more so on the video now than me. Probably doing a better job. As we should comfortably carry over the river there. Oh! No, we didn't. Members bounce back onto that face. Is this part of this whole... Yeah, it is, isn't it? Members bounce. So it is, because I wasn't actually paying attention there. It's bloody trees. Get out of the way. It's kind of like a split... It is a double fairway, isn't it? Yeah, double fairway. So very, very fortunate there. 276 down 11 left, so they're 272. Can we get here? Can we carry the rocks? I think if we bounce them this time, I'm not going to get as lucky. But we'll give it a go. I hit a slow. 104. Well, we are over, and we are at the moment on the green. That will do. It's a lengthy one though, 53 up 2 inches. And bear with me a second. Okay, I'm just going to cut here for a moment because I can hear the ice cream van on the way, and never mind the dog, but the ice cream van will certainly disrupt the video. So I'll be back in just a second. I'll let him get in and out. Right, okay, the ice cream van has gone, and I'm only just thinking now, I should have actually, because I've manually started recording again, so I'm after cutting out what would automatically have recorded on the PS5 when I paused it. I should have actually let it play, because it was the Teddy Bear's Picnic was the tune that he had playing. And I'm sure if you go down into these woods here on this course today, you're going to get a surprise. Right, I need to readjust, I think, because I was calculating how far to go out for this putt. And then I could just faintly hear him coming along. So I think, yeah, we're going to go about 3.5 out. But yeah, I should have let that play. Oh, I've definitely overhit that one. Yeah, I was just laughing to myself there, I think, because I was just looking at all the woods in the background, and I was like, I missed an opportunity there. But then again, no, my look at copyright strike on that. Although it is a very old version, very old tune, so I don't think it has a. I think it would be all right to use it. Probably have to give it what do you call it when you add in a song? Attribution? Is that the word? I think. I don't know. Anyway, I digress. I'm just thinking to myself, thinking out loud. So here we go. We have another fairway. We're cutting over the river system, and 3 bunkers awaiting for us down the end. We are on a 3 wood. And yeah, actually, yeah, we're 5 under par now. So I don't think we're going to take... It's going to be still a bit of a lengthy approach, but it is... Even though it's calm winds, I am going to go with 3 wood off the tee, I think, here. Just to keep ourselves in the fairway. Ooh. Just got to be mindful of those trees here on the left. We are going to be going right by them. 236, going to play about 245. So we're bang on pretty much for the 3 wood to the pin. And now we got sirens going off in the background. I do live beside a hospital, so... Oh, it's a little fast. Oh, we're still missing the green though. Still that little bailout area of fairway. A little fortunate there, but I did put quite a lot of draw on that. Oh, I will take that all day. I mentioned earlier on about that was quite a good chip that just tried. It was turning towards the hole and came up just shy. And it was one of my better chips in recent rounds. That I will take. Let me think back. What course was it? We got the splash shot out of the bunker, but par 5 for the 16th. And we got a lot of water down the right. 2 bunkers on the left. But we have a nice wide, generous fairway. So let's just try and get a little bit of a fast. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have said fast. Oh, we're over. That's okay. I was just looking at it there as it was flying through the air. So that's wet. As we have an uphill ball onto this green, 269. I'm going to play about 278. Is it worth trying to get up here? We can try and overpower it again. A lot of bunkers guarding this one, and another creepy house. There's no lights on here. Nobody looking at us out the window that I can see. Don't see any menacing shadows. All right, let's try and get up here. I don't think we're going to get the green, but with it being uphill, I'll just overpower it a little bit. It's kind of turning. It might catch the right side of the green. Oh, I think if it does stick the green, that's going to be a long putt. I would prefer it to come back off, even just onto the fringe, and then I can chip. Thank you very much. Because, yeah, 46 yards, I did not fancy a putt from that distance, because I know a lot of people nowadays, they do tend to chip on the greens. I know it is a shot that is permitted on the green, but unless my shot is obstructed, no matter the distance, I will always putt. I do not like chipping on the greens unless my shots are obstructed. Anyway, once again, I digress. As we hit a bit of a bad slow and a push on that flop shot, but still went a little bit past the hole. I was expecting it to sit a little bit quicker, but this is for birdie. Take us to 7 under par. And we get it. So we're having a good back 9. This is a good run here. That's 5 in a row. Final par. So that was the final par 5. Final par 3 over water for number 17. 194 yards down 23. So I'm going to play about 186-ish. So yeah, 6 iron should be fine. 3 bunkers, 4 bunkers protecting this green. And it's 3 tier. We are on the mid tier for this one. And we got a little bit of a backstop leading up onto the top tier in behind the hole if we do go a little long. Which we may well with 102% on a fast. It's turning pretty good though. It's probably going to stop right on the slope. It's not going to come back, is it? Oh, I tried. Trickle back a couple of inches. Leaving us with 21 feet for the birdie. I think maybe about a green line. And it's good. And that is 6 in a row. We're on a beautiful run. It wasn't the last, why does my brain not let me remember course names after I play them? But what course was it? We started with a bogey and then got on a great run of 6 in a row. And I think it was the front 9 though. But wonderful view off this 18th tee. Creepy haunted house off the right, dead trees, rock work. Over the water. Oh wait, hold on. Let me come back onto the putter for a second. Ah, okay. We've got little pond here. And then we are going to go over our final bridge. Oh, actually not our final bridge, because it looks like up at the end there of the fairway. We're going to take another bridge onto a second fairway up to the green. And we are indeed, there it is off just in behind that tree. And shukra. Oh wait, hold on. Members bet. No. Oh, where we? Oh no. I don't think you're supposed to be up here. I never looked. I was only just thinking. I hope that's not OB. I still keep forgetting to check that. If there just be out of bounds on the course. Let's have a quick look. No. Not for this hole, anyway. But, hold on. Were there lights on that earlier? Were the lights... Did, yeah, we teed off, back off over there where the wind marker is. Wind meter. That was the first tee. I don't remember them lights being on earlier on. I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember them anyway. They probably were. 164. Gonna play about 162. We're in a bit of trouble. I think I'll go up to the 5 iron because we have got a bit of a headwind. Gonna put a bit of draw on. And that is not turning. And it wasn't going to get there anyway. Are we into the bunker or just the rough? We are into the bunker. I love that colour tone for the bunkers, the real sort of damp goldeny texture. Definitely a flop shot out of this one. That is going up the clubs, not the shots. So 27, going to play about 32, I want to say. So I think actually I want to play this pretty much full. Settle down. That will do. That sat very quick coming out of bunker. But hopefully we can get this par for the final putt and stay at 8 under par, and we do. So unfortunately, yeah, so another 6 in a row. I can't, if I remember, I'll have put it up on the screen anyway. But what bloody course was it? It started off with a bogey. I'm pretty sure it was the front nine. Started with a bogey and then got a run of 6 birdies in a row. So similar outcome there for that back nine, but absolutely fantastic course. I don't even think I need to run through anything. I mean, you can see for yourselves, and if you played it yourself, I'm sure you all thought the same. That is definitely going to be favoured, and I am definitely going to rate that 5. That is an absolutely amazing course. And I knew going into this was not going to be let down because the guys are absolutely, it's amazing the work that they come up with collaborating together. But let's go on to our scorecard real quick. So yeah, 3 under for the back nine, 5 under for the front. No, sorry, other way around. 3 under for the front nine and 5 under for the back nine. Just 2 bogeys, so not bad at all. Let me see, par 5 performance. We got 1, 2, 3. We birdied all the par 5s. Par 3s, we birdied one. Just the one par 3 birdied, and then kind of a little bit up and down. Bit of a mixed bag then with the par 4s, but yeah, absolutely amazing course. Once again, can't stress it enough. So let me see. What else do I need to say? Oh yeah, let's have a look at our stats. 71% fairways, 72% greens, and 133 putts per hole. And that was in very calm conditions. I would like to see what it's. I'd love to play it again now with the winds up a bit and see what kind of challenge, especially with some of them holes where there is temptation there to go for it when it's a little bit of a longer shot, and you're wondering whether or not you're just going to squeeze it. But absolutely love that course. So yeah, that's where we're going to wrap this one up. This has been the latest collaboration design between Architexmaze and OhioStMike. It's Snake River, Wyoming. As I said earlier in the video, if you are not one of the 3,700 plus people who have already played this course, I highly recommend going out there and play it. But that's where we're going to leave this one. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to drop it a like. And if you have not done so already, or you're just brand new to the channel, do consider subscribing. And I will talk to you all in the next one. Until then, take care. Have yourselves a good one. And bye for now.